Woo! It's showtime! Woo!
Alright, so I'm doing this again. This time, I'm going to be doing a LR tier list, the end of the year LR tier list, obviously. So, plus I did record this before, but I somehow lost the footage. So, this was the tier list a few months ago. Yes, it's been a few months, so not gonna lie, I feel like I should have already done this, but this was the tier list before. There was a little bit of hate, and there was some good amount of love from it, I guess. But we're gonna make it better this time. So let's start off by updating the list. So who deserved to move up? You deserve to move up. He's really good. Who else? There's a particular unit I do want to move up. You're going up to S tier. The reason why I want to move up these two to where they are, because obviously this guy just is a nuker and he reduces damage. Yes, he does. You do have to do you have to do the required conditions, such as get him, I believe, 6 orbs in order to get his 50 or 66% or 55% damage reduction after 6 turns. But he's still really good no matter what for like ESBR, maybe for longer events like Legendary Goku event or Infinite Dragon Ball History event. Most Dokkan events are Battlefield. Really, he's very good. This Goku, now he's really good at all edges, but the only thing that puts him down is the fact that you need to log in for 2,000 days to get his goddamn EZA, and you need to log in 1,000 days to get all of his goddamn copies. That is how ridiculous this unit is, and I am not gonna waste my time putting him up to Z tier until I bring him up to, until at least majority of the community has him. He's staying at S tier for a while. He's gonna be staying there for a long while. Goku, wait, how did I do it as? Okay, Goku, I might just leave him on here, maybe, because he's already good as is. Frieza just moves up a god tier, like 2 tiers up. He's already damn good. He has really powerful links, a really strong ECA leader skill, a really amazing passive, and has great links. I believe I already said that, but he's very good. Bojack just moves up 1 tier. He links really well with the new Bojack, the Dokkan Fest Bojack, and obviously, I think he deserves to be right up there, along with him. Anything else? Broly cannot move up. I'm sorry. Who else deserves to be moved up? Cell. Cell moves up because he links well with the Int LR Cell, and because of the level link system, he is super powerful. That's the reason why I put him up here. So, I think that's pretty much all the units. The only thing I would wish that they would do for this tier list alone, listen to my bangs when I mean it for real, is if please give this guy an EZA. Please give the World Tournament cards an EZA. Please, I beg of you, please do this. Alright, I think it's time we actually get into the juicy stuff that we've been waiting for. So, Gohan. Oh no, actually, we're gonna go by order. We're gonna start with Turles because Turles is the first good LR. He is a sub-lead for the Terrifying Conquerors, Key 4 and 130% to all stats. He's also an Extreme Lead, Key 4, Extreme Strength Lead, Key 4 and 100% to all stats, which is fine. He stuns on both his 12 and 18 key, which is great. But the only difference is he has a medium chance to stun on just his 12 key, and then he raises his attack for 1 turn, and has a high chance to stun in his 18 key. That's the only difference between them. Or a couple, actually. He gets 130% attack and defense at the start of turn, or they actually, because it's called Turles Army, not Turles alone. They give Terrifying Conquerors Key 3 and 30% attack and defense, which is great, obviously. Then they get an additional 6 key and attacks effective against all types when target is stunned. So if you stun an enemy, this is going to pop off. And then attacks effective against all types with a high chance of launching an additional super when key is 24. So you give him 24 key. This is going to pop off, which is really nice because if you don't get this, if you don't get the stun, you might as well have this ready to go, which is a good compensation. Plus, their active skill is really nice. You have 2 pretty damn good conditions. Well, even though the second one's not even great, it's pretty good, and it's used twice only. Gives some 24 ki per one turn, which is great, but can only be activated when HP is 60% or less, or starting from the 8th turn from the start of battle. Which one do you want? This part of the condition or this part of the condition? I think you want this one more than this one. But that'll depend on how long the battle is. So really, either of them works really fine, but this is amazing. No drawbacks whatsoever, I like it. And it's used twice. Like I said, this is the only active skill that can only be used twice. Not once, twice. And there is a specific reason why that would work. Links are Brutal Beatdown, Prepared for Battle, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Destroyer of the Universe, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. As we all know, I think there is one particular unit in here that does work. First of all, or two actually. First of all, the TUR. The TUR links super well with the LR, except it does have Legendary Power, but they literally have the same links. That is the only difference. He works so well that there's no need to like use the AGL. If you want to use the AGL, you could. You could use the AGL, not gonna lie. Are his links the same? So let me see this one more time. So let me just put him right there. So Brutal Beatdown, Destroyer of the Universe, Destroyer of the Universe. We have Saiyan Warrior Race. Yeah, it doesn't have Saiyan Warrior Race, but it's much better than nothing. Yeah, this guy doesn't have Saiyan Warrior Race either. So really, these two would be like the most perfect linking partners in a goddamn existence. Plus, when you link them up with Cooler, it's double the support, double the buff, and they work super well. And they're Terrifying Conquerors, so it also works as well. Plus, they stun. That's a perfect combination. And they have really high stats. That's also a good combination. So really, they're in a great spot for where they are now. They're movie bosses, Joint Forces, Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card, and Space Traveling Warriors. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 really good categories in their kit. I damn well say they're in Z tier. Now Gohan's gonna be a little different. First of all, he's a movie heroes sub-lead. Key 4, 130%. If you don't have AGL Blue Gogeta, might as well have this guy as your lead. But he's also a Super Tech Key 4 and 100% to all stats. That's also nice. He raises attack and defense for one turn, does colossal damage and greatly lowers defense. And then his 18 key gives some defense, and then does mega colossal damage and massively lowers defense. So there's a difference. So I believe this is 100? No, 80%. The other one's 50%, right? Yeah, that's not bad. But then his passive is literally a freaking paragraph. So let me try to shorten this as best as I can. He gets 50% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 1 key and 7% attack and defense. 7% attack and defense per key sphere. He also gets an additional 50% when performing an Ultra Super, with a medium chance of launching an additional super attack, plus an additional 59%, and attack becomes a crit when performing an Ultra Super if HP is 58% or less, with a movie heroes category ally whose name includes Goku on the team, starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. So let me try to shorten that. And starting from the 5th turn, you need to have a movie heroes category ally with the name Goku. Your HP needs to be 50% or less in order for this to work, first of all. In order for you to get the 59% attack buff plus that crit when doing an Ultra Super, which is 18 key or more. That's a complicated way for me to say it, but that's pretty much the most simplistic way I can say it. Otherwise, this is the only way. This is the most common part of the passive you'll activate before you even get to this part. And it's not just considering this part, because this part of the passive literally ties within the active skill. The active skill basically gives Gohan 12 key and 59% attack and 59% attack. My bad. For one turn. This can only be activated with the same conditions as this part of the passive. So, or actually, this part of the passive. So it's literally, this is literally the same thing as this, except this is for the active skill. So the third part of his passive just coincides with his active skill no matter what. And his links are really good. A Super Saiyan Warrior Race, Gaze of Respect, All in the Family, Prepared for Battle, Shattering Limit, and Legendary Power. The only one of the units that would actually work with him the best is the AGL Super Saiyan Goku the Bomb Coup is what everyone would prefer to be call him. Very powerful. He has Super Saiyan, like him. Saiyan Warrior Race, like him. I believe Prepare for Battle, right? Yup, Prepare for Battle. Legendary Power. All in the family? No, that's it. Just like 4 or 5 links that work with him so very perfectly. His categories are Hybrid Saiyans, Full Power, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, Youth, Bond of Master and Disciple, Super Saiyan 2, Exploding Rage, and All Out Struggle. He has really high stats, and I believe his highest attack stat when it comes to activating his active skill would be about 445% attack with a guaranteed crit, plus an additional 24.15% per key spirit, which is awesome. And then without the active skill, I believe his total would be 149, maybe, no, it would be less than this one for sure, but it's gonna be like somewhere around like 300% range, 200% range. That's gonna depend really, but he's a very, very strong unit. If you have him, I recommend using him most of the time, but he's very good. Even for SBR, ESBR, probably long-term events, but he's very good. And I damn well say he deserves to also be in Z tier, just because of how good he is. Yes, his conditions in terms of having a movie hero's Goku in the same rotation as this Gohan in the 5th turn. Yeah, having that condition really would boost him, but it takes a while. It takes a while, but it's very good. But I believe those are all the things I need to change, because nothing else needs to change, obviously, right? No. All I hope is that free-to-plays get more easy so I can bump them up. That's it. For now, this is the end of the year LR 2020 tier list. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below on what you guys think of this tier list. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about this tier list, just put them in the comment section below. I'll respond to them as best as I can, or as fast as I can while I'm at it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.